The Three of Wands is the card of vision, expansion, and results. If you have been waiting for something to finally pay you off, this card says that it's going to happen very soon. Today we'll explore its symbols, meanings in career, love, spirituality, and more, so that by the end of this video, you know how to use the Three of Wands card guidance in your readings. Hi guys, welcome to my channel Mystic Vibes, a place to learn about occult sciences. So take out the card if you haven't done it already. And as I always say, the best way to understand a card is to hold it in your hands. Feel it, observe it. So go ahead, pause the video if you need to and connect with your card. That's the most important thing. Now let's look at the card. A man stands tall. He's gazing at ships that are sailing towards him. And he's looking at far distances. That's why we say that it's the card of a visionary. The person is standing at the shore, but he is not scared of storms or high waves. He's calm, confident, and ready. This is a clear indication that you are ready to face whatever comes your way. You are not scared. The green landscape around him, it shows growth. And his red robe, as always, it represents passion, ambition, and the power to manifest every desire. The sky here is also clear, a sign that there's nothing to worry about. The outcome is going to be positive. And those ships that are coming towards him, they are the rewards of his hard work, which is finally being paid. And also notice his posture. He's relaxed yet determined. He knows what belongs to him will come to him. That's the energy of the Three of Wands. Confidence. Confidence in our abilities and confident that the outcome will be in our favor. Now, since it's a card of three, it also represents the principle of the three planes: physical, mental, and spiritual. And if you look at the card carefully, you will notice that the person is standing on a cliff or something which is at a height, which indicates that the person has already mastered the physical and mental planes. He has achieved something, and now he is on his way to achieve that spiritual growth. And the three ships that are sailing towards him, sometimes they also symbolize expansion, patience because he's patiently waiting for them, and trust in the process that the ships will definitely come back and there's nothing to worry about. You imagine a leader who is handling multiple departments, someone who is not scared of success or failure, who knows that he can handle or she can handle everything. And in terms of money, this card shows that the investments are finally starting to pay off. Or maybe you are able to manage your loans very wisely. In terms of business, it indicates that maybe there's some export and import happening, or someone is working away from homeland, or you're trying to expand overseas. Because ships, water, and ships traveling, all this indicate going away from homeland or trying to expand. So you can think of a person or a businessman or a job person who has built a strong foundation for them, and now they are ready to grow bigger. That's the energy of Three of Wands. In career, as I mentioned, that it's the card of a visionary. It shows sensible leaders who have strong communication skills. And it's also about practical planning, expansion, and determination. A person who is at a senior position, again at a high position because the person in the card seems to be standing at a cliff or at a higher position, and he or she is able to see everything, and is not scared. He knows that he can handle it. In relationships, sometimes this card shows that there's a waiting period, just like the person is waiting on the cliff. Maybe you have a long distance relationship or a phase where patience is required. But this is not a negative card, it's a positive card. It indicates that passion is there, growth is there, but it's not instant. So you just have to wait and be patient. And spiritually, as I mentioned earlier, that this card indicates that you have already mastered the physical and mental planes, and now you are moving towards spiritual wisdom. So it's about that vision and trusting the journey and knowing that the outcome will be positive and everything will turn out to be good. And in terms of health, the energy of this card is very soothing, very calm and healing. The clear sky shows that there's nothing to worry about. It's a card of balance and steady progress. Now, common misconception about this card is that this card is just about waiting because the person is standing there and waiting for the ships to come. But actually, it's not passive waiting. It's not that the person is just standing and not doing anything. It's about active planning. This card indicates that you dream big and also make practical moves. Though waiting is a part of the process, but taking an action is equally important because Wands card is all about action. If you see, Wands indicate action. Now, some of the powerful combinations with this card are, if it comes with the Fool card, then it indicates some bold new ventures. And it also gently nudges you to be willing to take risks. Because Fool is all about taking risks, taking that leap of faith. If it comes with the Empress card, then it indicates growth and expansion along with nurturing energy, because Empress is all about nurturing others. And if it comes with the Tower card, then it sure is an indication that there are going to be challenges in your overseas ventures, or maybe there are going to be sudden shifts. So although Three of Wands has a clear sky and everything is calm, but when coupled with Tower, it can indicate some challenges. So we have to be careful there. This also shows that although Three of Wands is a very positive card, but based on the other cards that we get with it and the context, we need to understand that how these cards will shape the story. Now, the life lessons given by Three of Wands are very simple. It just says to have big visions, just like this person is able to see far away, to be courageous, to not be scared, and if required, also take risks, hoping that everything will turn out to be positive. But make sure to plan in a very practical way. So you may having unrealistic expectations or get impatient, or sometimes people also swing between being overconfident about the outcome at one point of time, but suddenly they lose patience and then they feel underconfident. So these things are to be avoided. This card teaches us to know our power and stay grounded also, just like the Wands are very grounded, right? So the Three of Wands card is your reminder to expand, to plan, and to trust that your efforts will bear fruit. It's a card of vision, leadership, and calm determination, be it in any area of your life. So if you enjoyed this breakdown, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your interpretation of the Three of Wands in the comments. I'll see you again in next video. Until then, Take care. Bye bye.